What the hell has just gone on, guys? You all are fucking amazing. Thank you so much for that huge hype train. I've just taken so much time just like adjusting myself. I was like, the fuck? I need moments. Amazing. Like, thank you all so much. I do apologize, but Pikachu's gonna be keep popping up every 2 minutes. Just to show some love. Thank you all so much. We will make sure that you all get some we will make sure you all get some recognition, and we'll also make a note of everybody who's gifted everything, and we will make a whole big thing about it very, very soon. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much. You are all amazing. So, after all that, I guess we will sort of remind ourselves what happened last time. Because today is going to be so different. So different. Like, the end of last week, they pissed off somebody they should not have pissed off. And today, we have, first in all of Boot history, a raid boss. Like, I had raid bosses planned, but you guys have just skipped up so much more, and it's going to be a good one. I am going to have thought of a whole new system, so it's not going to be a stereotypical combat scenario today. Everybody's been split into 3 groups, and they will all be acting independently of each group to try and bring down this raid boss. Will they be able to do it? I don't know, because I've made it pretty difficult, and yeah, it's going to be fun. But before we do actually get into the raid boss, we do have a new player tonight. As you can see on screen, we will be starting with our group 3, who will be starting in the hub tonight, just so that we can get an introduction of our new character, see what people were up to last week who weren't here. Leaf and Bob was out. I believe Leaf went for breakfast with Helion and then went to do a few errands for themselves. So yeah, new players. Amazing. You're all just amazing. And Pikachu's just still sat there smiling at me. So many. I can't even begin. Like, wow. So, I guess we're just going to have to jump into this, because I don't know what... We're not doing it in the normal way. That is a very good idea, Madam Nees. Oh my god, Donva. Thank you so much. Right, we're gonna stick Pikachu up top. And we're gonna just give him a little space up there, shall we? Drunk you with the 69 biddies. 69. Thank you. I can't... I just don't know what to do with you all. We did explain that subs would not level Donva's character up. That is true. You can't buy your way in this tower, though it won't hurt to try. Aww. You all are so amazing. Thank you again so much. Just wow. Some blackmail not to kill us. You see, that one might work. So, I guess without further ado, we will join Leaf, Bob, and our new player in the main hub as we wait to see what's happening to, I guess, everybody else. Bear with me 1 second. So, are we ready? Yeah! Maybe have a bit of music. So, Bob has been absent for a few days from the tower and has just arrived back in the tower to get to it. What has Bob been doing for the past few days? That is a good point. I didn't make it so that the stream could hear you. So could you say that again, please? I don't think. I'm so good at
this. Errands. Non-specific errands. Delivering things, procuring ingredients, getting rid of excess stock, delivering some messages. All for the familiar.
Okay, it sounds like you've been pretty busy, and because while you're not playing, I still want to find a way to reward you as a player, even if you're not playing. So I've come up with a sort of system where you can, depending on what you do on your days off while you're not in the dungeon, you will get different things. You will get progression on your training stuff, or you'll be getting some gold for jobs that you do. So we will sort that out at some point, if that's all good with you.
Yeah.
But for now, you have just arrived back in the tower after a few days of errands. Leaf is over in the corner on the forge, and you also notice quite a lot more people around Bob. As if there's more adventurers signed up.
I think I'm finished. I just finished cleaning up my work station from all the stuff I did earlier today. And I'll start heading towards the kitchen, looking for a meal.
Okay, it looks like Bob's going to be somebody new.
This is when I remember how you... There we go. Bob's gonna kind of tap on their... I was gonna say tap on their shoulder, but I don't think he can probably reach. Gonna tap on their back and present a business card to this newcomer.
Okay, so Domba, could you describe your character, introduce yourself a little bit?
Yes. You see a tall, emerald green skinned lizard kind of fella. Turns to you. It's got these dark hazel eyes and a big thing that pops out as a scar on the neck that exposes some full pink fleshy skin. Then he takes your business card with both hands.
On the business card, you see printed like Bob the Goblin, entrepreneur, visionary, procurement services.
Procurement.
And Bob kind of hands it to you, and then hastily shakes your hand and says, "Bob the Goblin, pleased to meet your acquaintance."
Zenrugu. Pleased to make your acquaintance. He's kind of still looking at the card a little bit, trying to kind of make heads or tails while you're getting it to him.
So, what do you do here then?
You sell stuff?
I obtain objects, ingredients, items for people.
Ingredients?
Or sell them, for the right price.
Ingredients? What kind of ingredients?
Anything from your, common but difficult to, popular and sold items to, the more specialist things that may or may not be on the fringes of legality.
You kind of see my eyes dart around, thinking about your statement. Do you have a list?
I tend to work more on requisition orders these days. But if you give me a list of items, I'm sure I can help you out.
You see him.
A price, of course.
You see him look around for a piece of paper. I'll have to get that to you later.
Of course. And then Bob's gonna head to the common rooms. Chloe.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Bob.
I'm actually gonna. Senguru's gonna
Hey,
follow
Lily.
behind.
I haven't seen you in a couple days. How you doing?
Oh, good. Busy as ever.
Nice. I'm feeling a bit peckish. You want to grab a snack with me?
Yes, once I can find my way through this wall.
You know how to use doors, don't you?
Goblin towns don't have doors. So, the bead curtains.
Oh.
Curse me, I'm gesticulating, and only two people can see that. But
Was that a lizard guy? Man, the world is wide.
you're literally talking to a goblin.
Leaf just shakes his head as if that should enunciate his point.
Zenrugu would actually head to the kitchen and start actually. It's. Correct me if I'm wrong. Has the breakfast been served yet?
The current time is early evening, so breakfast
Early
was this
evening.
morning.
Dinner, I mean.
No, that has not been served yet.
Zenrugu would start working on that day.
You both notice the lizard go into the kitchen.
Oh, is he a chef lizard?
He seemed rather interested in ingredients, but given he was hanging out at the Ironwoods, I assumed he was some kind of potions.
I thought Elizabeth made all our meals. I should go thank him. The high protein diet I've been on has been really helping me out, and I go to flex my arm, but it's really wimpy. Hello there.
It's
Hello. You caught me making dinner.
I just wanted to say thanks for all the tasty meals. You've been making our meals lately?
Yeah,
Oh man,
can't say they've all been tasty. I heard there was one that was quite unsatisfactory recently.
not that I noticed. And Leaf just like drops into a bow where his head almost goes in between his knees, kind of thing. Thank you so much. The pork roast was delicious last night, and it's been really awesome having home cooked meals every day. My name's Leaf, and I walk forward and extend a hand.
Rabbit Zenrugu.
Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Do you know Bob? And I'll go to introduce Bob.
He's the one who gave me the little piece of paper.
Oh, so you guys are already acquainted. Awesome. Bob tends to know everyone, don't you, Bob?
Well, it's always useful to have some friendly faces about.
Absolutely. What's on the menu for tonight?
I'm gonna look in the storage area to kind of get a kind of feel for things. What ingredients do I see in here?
This is the kitchen that you typically work in, so whatever ingredients that you would typically work with.
You see a jar full of... When I open up a cabinet, you see a jar full of, like, pickled vegetables and stuff, and right next to it is kind of a little barrel. And I take it down, and I open it up, and I pull out a big lump of miso soup. And you see me start working it.
Do you know what that is, Bob?
No. No idea. What is that?
It's
Leaf's like popping up over your shoulder, like the other shoulder, and like around your arm, trying to see what you're doing.
you notice kind of a fermented smell coming from the barrel.
Bob, in order to see on the countertops, has had to pull up a chair and stand on it.
It's a bit hard to explain, as the smell of fermented,
Yeah, fermentation.
miso. Yeah, fermentation is wafting through the kitchen.
I'm sure it'll be delicious. Do you need any help?
I'm quite fine. If you could do a little bit of prep work, that would be great.
Sure, bro. You need me to cut something? Bob, let's help cook. Get a stool.
I point to a small kind of area on the right side of the kitchen with a couple of jars of black fluid and different seasonings. And I gave you, I look over in a cabinet and I grab a piece of paper and I give you a kind of a recipe. It has some arbitrary amounts and some small little descriptions of what you're supposed to be measuring out. Please measure out and prepare all of these for me.
Leaf looks overwhelmed immediately. Maybe I could cut something?
I do the knife work.
Bob, help!
Could you all roll perception, please?
I'm gonna do that in Forge. Oh.
But
Oh, here we go.
Bob's chair apparently helps.
Okay. Leaf is so engrossed in trying to figure out what these cooking instructions are, and Senruko, you just get on with things. You're not used to having to listen out for things. But Bob, here's a fair bit of commotion coming from towards the main hall, and you can even hear footsteps running up the corridor.
Guys, do you hear that?
I'm trying to mix things. You see Leaf's like half covered in flour.
You see me also boiling a stock. Did you say something?
Yeah, could you guys not hear that commotion?
As Bob points it out, you all hear the footsteps as they're getting louder, and you think you hear somebody calling out Leaf's name. Leaf! Leaf!
Huh?
As you see Lisbeth run past the kitchen door.
In here.
I kind of take a step towards the door.
I try to untangle myself from my work. What's happening?
Leaf!
Yeah, I'm in here. And I start taking off like the apron and following along. Did I do something wrong? Am I not supposed to cook? And yeah, start heading out with the
kitchen, but okay, I'll come to you.
Oh, Elizabeth. And I get a little bit rosy in the cheeks when I see her.
Leaf, thank God I found you. Oh, it's terrible. Something bad's happened.
What is it?
Trouble in the dungeon. They need you.
Rekon.
Oh, and you, Pop.
Gone
Need everyone.
already. Sprinting away. You guys see Leaf's like hair stand on end as he just whispers Rekon and bolts off.
Elizabeth completely panicked and almost in tears at this point, as you all run towards the portal, which is a very long corridor apparently.
We're going to the teleporter or the stairs?
The teleporter.
Thank you. Sorry.
Okay. Just before we send the teleporter,
I leap in.
Bob is gonna hand Leaf a business card, but it's a really shiny one, and just says, "In case we get split up, you'll be able to contact me with this." And then he's gonna slap a sticker with like an armor symbol on it on his own chainmail before he steps through the portal.
Okay.
Is that a sending stone as a business card? Or a
Yes, it's sending stone.
That's so cool. That's so cool. I love it.
And this is the part where we join the rest of the party. Yes, this is the raid part. You jump through the portal and you're all greeted by this weird hellscape. It looks like it's fractured. There's purple void in between all of these little segments. In the middle, there's this what looks like a destroyed structure, possibly like a pagoda sort of, with a huge shining being in the middle. You do quickly glance around and you can see everybody else. Why is Bob not coming?
I was gonna say I'm on the right screen, but I'm not. I cannot see anything.
Just give me 1 second and I'll get Bob back over here.
While Bob is trying to
There we
teleport
go.
through.
Can you move, Bob?
Yep.
All sorted. Crisis averted.
Zenrugu just peers into the abyss through the crack.
That's not a good.
Panically looking to see if I can see Rekon or Helion or Perry or Phineas.
It's pretty easy to see Helion and Maisie on the sort of next island to you. Roll perception if you can see anybody else. Yes, you can definitely see everybody else. Directly across from you, you can see this small house. In front of the house, you do catch a glimpse of Ikaru flying around, and then perching on Rekon's shoulder. And at that instant, you know exactly where everybody is.
I take a breath so deep that like my chest swells up, and then I put my hands like cupped on either side of my mouth, and I scream out at the top of my lungs, Rekon!
Awesome. So, as this is a completely different sort of scenario, I'm just going to finish this, set you guys up in this Group 3 initiative, and you will be back to see what you guys do once I've done the others. That's all good. I
Sounds
will be
great.
going over to Rekon to give him your message of screaming, Rekon!
Sweet.
I will see you soon. Hello.
Well, hello there.
Hi. So, I know it's been a while, I do apologize, but at the end of the last session, we were all sort of behind the house. As you can see, this whole area has changed so much, it's so different. So just a quick recap as to what's happened in between then and now. So you three were sort of behind the house, and you heard a huge bang, a huge explosion coming from the middle, as this shockwave from inside the building goes outwards, and the whole structure collapses in on itself. As this is happening, the ground is rumbling so intently that it breaks apart, and in between where it's broken apart, these purple void starts forming. You can't see the bottom, it doesn't seem to have a bottom. You've never seen anything like this before. And before you is this gigantic Nimrod-like creature. He looks so different this time. Just a little bit more. Helion was over here, but because he was closer to the pagoda, Helion saw everything that was happening. He saw Maisie, who was knocked to the floor, and Raiko like getting ready to attack, and he swoops in, grabs them both, and is now on an island just across from you. So all of that has just happened, and Rekon, could you roll perception, please?
Again.
So all of this is happening, Rekon, and you have no idea what's going on. You're actually a little bit scared, but as you start panicking, you hear from across, like directly opposite you, a very familiar voice screaming out, "Rekon!"
I glance across. Do I see the source of the voice?
You do. You notice Leaf and Bob seem to be over on the opposite side, and a strange new person that you've never seen.
I would shout back, "No! Leaf, get back!" And, yeah.
Okay. I will relay that message when it gets round back to them. But for now, this is your guys' initiative. So you get to do what you think you all would do as a group. So, what are you going to be doing?
Realizing what's happening, Phineas is just so disappointed. He left for 2 minutes and the whole thing has gone to shit. He sighs and he steps forward and follows his Mastiff as if Mastiff starts crossing the bridge.
As you get closer, you realize that Nimrod isn't touching the ground. He seems to be hovering just above the ground.
Perry is like kind of shocked by this entire like thing happening in front of her. And she's like, she somehow managed to become super protective of Rekon. So she actually moves to stand in front of Rekon, so she's kind of like protecting him. So she's standing in front.
Rekon is going to cast Zen Archery on himself. Laxor. And Ikaru is going to jump on Perry's shoulder and growl menacingly at Nimrod.
Okay, from Nimrod, you sort of see his face contort a little bit as he lets out a bellowing laughter that sends chills down all of your spines. You realize something bad has happened to him.
Alright, who done did it? Was it the cat or was it the little prankster?
So just to confirm, is anybody else doing anything else, or are you just setting up for now?
Perry takes out her bow and like puts an arrow to the string, like readying herself to shoot it if needed.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is Nimrod aggressive? Because he's
Nimrod is
obviously
exactly how you remember him being, except wrinkled face slightly. His teeth has grown. He has grown his size 3 times as large, and he's now hovering off the ground. You haven't seen him do anything particularly aggressive to anybody, but you did see Maisie on the floor, Raiko about like in a combat stance, and then you saw like Helion whisk them both away.
right. In that case, Phineas is gonna send his Mastiff across, and he's gonna just set him to defense mode.
Okay. Thank you very much. That will be all from your turn.
Alright.
I will be off heading off to our second while you contemplate what next.
Perhaps. Oh god.
Hello! I love that. Like, Raiko is just so scared of me coming in this chat.
We weren't ready.
Terrified the whole time, it's fine.
Right, so apologies, it's been a while, so I'm just going to fill in a few blanks, because as you can see, you're in a slightly different position to where you ended last week.
Yep.
The map has completely changed, so I'm just going to quickly fill in a few blanks. So, Perry, Phineas, and Ikaru were sort of, and Rekon were sort of behind the house the last time you saw. Elion was outside the pagoda, and on the inside, if you remember, Maisie was knocked to the floor, and Raiko was sort of stood in an aggressive stance, as if he was ready to attack. So Nimrod sort of absorbed the spirits, these seasonal spirits, and when he did so, he started growing and changing so much. He's grown 3 times the size he was. As he's growing, the earth is trembling beneath your feet, and all of a sudden this shockwave comes from him, and the whole pagoda gets sort of knocked down. Helion, just being outside, sees and can now clearly see Maisie on the floor as if she's been knocked down, and Raiko is getting ready to attack. Helion, you instinctively react, and you sort of go big form and running, grabbing them both and bringing them to safety over here so you could sort of regroup a little bit. You now notice that the ground has completely changed and broken off, even split from the other sections, where there seems to be this purple-black void in between. You've never seen anything like this before. Nobody has. You have no idea what it is. It just does not give good vibes.
Say that again.
Don't touch the purple stuff. That.
Yeah.
As discussed, this is your first round in combat, so you haven't seen anything particularly aggressive happen yet. You would have noticed the other group seem to be readying arrows in bows, and this mastiff sort of runs up into the now destroyed pagoda. It seems to be like a little lower head, as if it's growling and being a little bit defensive about it. And on the island just left to you, you hear Leaf shouting to Rekon. Rekon! As you notice Leaf, Bob, and a strange new person, a lizard man, seems to be here. So what do you do?
I feel like I would barely notice the comings on of new people, and would be much more focused on the 2 that I just dragged out of the grasp of this monster that's before us. Am I small form right now, or am I still in big form?
As it was just an instinctive reaction, and I'm not charging you sun points for this, it's more aesthetical, you're now back to small form.
Oh, okay. What do we do?
I don't know. I wasn't really expecting this, but it's kind of exciting, right?
I guess, oh no. Okay, I probably should get big.
I think, yes. I think it's time for the big lad to come back out again. Yeah, it was really cool.
Alright. Pride of the sun! And then, time to get big. Get big. Oh, I look so small.
Now is a very good time to point out, yes, you do look smaller than Nimrod, who seems to be just a little bit bigger than you. You're not used to this. You're normally the bigger one in the room. This kind of shakes your confidence a little bit. And Helion, could you roll me a sanity check, please?
Not
We
this.
could not lose our big guy. We could not lose our big guy. No.
I'm not being the tank again.
Okay.
Even though you've never seen anyone bigger than you, you still almost view it as insignificant. Size doesn't matter. You can still crush it like a bug, regardless.
Onwards. Just because this creature stands before us, towering, doesn't mean that it means nothing to us. I will face it. You, small one with the sword, come here.
I will the Keyblade into my hand. I'm ready! I also put my shield onto my back as well, so I will unequip that.
Okay.
I pick you up with my right hand, and I've moved 5 feet, correct? There's another 5 feet. I have a movement speed of 30. That's 15. I'm on the bridge.
Now, before you go in, can we ask a question of something we might be able to do or not?
What's that?
Well, Maisie can cast either fire or frost, and if we were to cast it at the Keyblade, could that potentially do the damage as well as its damage?
Like a
Thinking
joint attack.
creatively. And yes, I would act as if the spell has been absorbed into the Keyblade, and when the Keyblade hits, it would sort of release the torrent of the spell itself.
Do I need to do anything for that mechanically just now?
I would like you to cast the spell and roll for the attack on the spell.
Do I need a target for it, and should I just target?
Just target Raiko.
But don't do too much damage now.
Okay, so Maisie's like, okay, I think I'm getting this a bit more together now. And she takes a big breath. What is it about fire? So calm and peaceful, but inside full of power and destruction. And casts Firebolt on the Keyblade.
Oh shit.
Is it gonna work?
Oh! Oh my god!
Yes!
It works perfectly.
go!
Your aim is true. You fire off this firebolt directly at the Keyblade as Raiko's holding it high into the air, and you see it get absorbed into the Keyblade itself, and the Keyblade is literally on fire right now, and it's quite an intense heat. This, for the purposes of this going at how it's going to work, so when Raiko attacks with the Keyblade next, I will ask Maisie just to fire off the spell again at the boss itself, just so it's mechanically correct, but technically it's coming from the Keyblade, if that makes sense.
Does it still count as a critical hit?
I guess that depends on whether you do enough.
Oh, okay, so it's on me now.
This is a
Fuck.
combo attack,
No pressure.
Okay, yeah.
and this requires work from both sides.
Okay.
Alright. Then I think I move 5 more feet for a total of 20. And while I reach the top of these stairs, I pull back my hand with Raiko in my grasp. I assume you're like curled up like this with your Keyblade.
Yeah, I'm basically just sitting there just like, let's go, I'm ready!
I reach back my hand and I say, Fastball Special! Fire Edition! And I hurl you at Nimrod.
Okay,
Going
roll
towards him,
strength,
I just
please.
hold... Okay.
What roll did you say?
Roll
Sorry.
strength, please. I believe you get strength rolls with advantage.
I sure do. Yo!
Your aim is true. You pick up Raiko. He's so small in your hands. He fits in one hand. You sort of throw him like over shoulder, like a dart almost. He extends his keyblade. Raiko.
I get thrown, and as I'm heading towards Nimrod, I grasp his keyblade in both my hands, and getting close to his face, I just swing straight in his face.
Roll attack, please.
Oh, no.
Can you keep up this nat 20?
Oh.
Yo!
Your keyblade misses.
Oh. Is the fire still on it?
Your keyblade misses. You are thrown directly just above Nimrod's head, but you kind of swing a little bit too wide. However, the flames still catch on Nimrod's hair. Maisie, you can roll your fire attack from the keyblade. However, because it missed, won't be able to get the critical hit this time.
Fair.
Darn.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, target. Go. Do you want me to roll attack again as well, yeah?
Yes. Even though it hits regardless.
Okay.
It hit anyway.
Yay. I'll take it.
Okay.
Damage. After that, though, because I am a little bit of a sponge, I'm gonna 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Okay, you get thrown above his head. You swing slightly wide, but the flames still catch, causing 4 points of fire damage to this giant creature. Its hair slightly a cinder as you sort of very professionally sort of like backflip and land on your feet on the other side of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
You swim, son!
I'll get him next time, don't worry.
Will we be having anything else from you guys?
Does
It's my-
throwing Raiko count as just interacting with an object? And do I still have an action, or
You would still
Is this
have an
it?
action. I'm counting you throwing as a
Oh.
bonus.
then I would like to make a weapon attack on the ring of wood and debris to my right and smash my axe down on it in an attempt to ignite it into a ring of fire, as this is the arena where I will face this insignificant challenger.
Yes, this happens exactly as you said.
Nice!
It's just the flames starting slowly progressing through this ring of wooden rubble. It kind of catches the bridge a little bit, but I will have to act that out with the other teams.
Hey.
Okay. Yay.
Will that be all?
I think so.
My keyblade, no fire on it whatsoever.
Not anymore. No.
Okay. Then that will be all. Thank you.
Thank you. I will be back shortly. Guys.
Okay.
Recon heard you, Leaf. He looks directly at you. You see a small smile forming on his face as he casts this magic you've seen before and particles of blue and green rise up from the ground and surround him as he notches an arrow on his bow. He doesn't fire it, yet you see Perry do the exact same thing. They seem to be readying attacks. You watch as the Mastiff runs across this wooden bridge and sort of bows in a growling position, almost defensively. Oh god. Next to you, you can see a lot going on there. Like, so much has just happened. Helion turns giant, as you've seen before. Him and Raiko start walking across this bridge as he picks up Raiko in his hand. Maisie starts chanting this verse as a firebolt seems to leave her hands and hits the keyblade that Raiko is wielding as it engulfs on fire as Helion throws Raiko over Nimrod's head, just narrowly missing with an attack from the Keyblade, but still managing to singe a little bit of hair off from the fire, as he is now on the other side. Helion finishes by smashing his axe into the debris next to him as it sets ablaze. You notice he's getting very close to the bridge itself to get into the pagoda.
Alright.
What do we all do?
We gonna go with our run together, Adam?
Yeah, absolutely. With my nat 20, can I see like how hurt people are?
Everybody seems to be pretty sturdy. Yeah.
Beautiful. Then I'm going to... Yeah, I'm gonna activate my bonus action dash.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash as a normal action.
With Rabbit Foot, and the two of us are gonna scoot off. Find somewhere safe, Bob! Do what you do!
Let's see here. 25.
40?
30.
This ring around him is not...
It's just glowing on the ground. From what you can tell, it doesn't look dangerous. And it looks very similar to the glowing from the portals you use to get to an floor.
As we sprint up, I'll look over at Helion. What is this thing? Obviously, you can't hear me. But I will.
Bob is gonna. Bob's gonna reach into his pocket and take out a handful of glitter. His glitter pocket, obviously. And then he's gonna blow this glitter at the creature, and he's gonna cast Fairy Fire. Once Caleb works out how to cast spells. There we go. And it's telling me I don't have any spell slots because I didn't do the refresh pattern.
Yeah, you should have. We'll have 2 spells.
Yeah.
Because you guys should be all fresh as a daisy.
Yep. And go for that.
I'm just gonna use my action to dodge for now. Trying to assess the situation.
I'm within reach, right?
Yes.
Okay, and he's got Fairy Fire on him?
He needs to make a save.
He succeeded in the save.
So everything is shining except him.
Everything is shining on the floor around you, except for him. It's almost as if it
lit at least.
I'm going to use my bonus action to use the special attack, Hungry Jump. So here, how would I do that? Since I would be using Dexterity, would I technically roll for my unarmed strike.
With what, sorry?
My Hungry Jaws bonus action. I'm going to be using the attack to my bonus action to use the special attack using my bite.
You can use the Hungry Jaws attack.
Yes. It'd be using dexterity though, since I'm a monk. That just be using the attack, or would I have to do something special?
Okay. Okay, so just use Hungry Jaws to expend one of the uses, and then you can cast the bite. Use the bite action, but make sure you're targeting your attacking.
I have to click on them?
Yeah, double right click.
Double right. I do that right? Yeah, I did. Okay. And extend Hungry Jaws. So that be standard roll? Okay.
And then you can use the bite as the continuation to do the damage.
It would be the bite is an unarmed strike, so shouldn't I use the unarmed strike ability?
The bite is set to an unarmed strike.
Oh, okay, so it'll use dexterity for it. Okay, attack. Normal.
That definitely hits.
Okie doke.
Roll for damage.
6 damage. Normal. Do I have to retarget him? I rolled for damage.
It's fine, there's always technical difficulty.
Okay.
Roll at advantage. Definitely hit. Yep. And damage. Okay, that's not working. For some reason I will fix that. So could you just roll a 1d6 please?
Yeah. Oops. How do I... There we go. 1. Plus my dex mod is plus 4. So that's 9 damage.
Is indeed. And you can have temporary hit points of 9 because of your Hungry Jaws.
Yes.
So
Dang, that's awesome.
put that in there.
Oh, you did it for me? Thank
Yep.
you very much.
Are we doing anything else, team?
Yeah, I actually, seeing my lizard friend attack and seeing I had 5 feet of movement, I'm gonna go ahead and do a Shining Slash. I see him come up and following along, like his attack line, I start running, my blade starts glowing yellow, and I call out Shining Slash!
I forgot to call out my attack.
I also didn't.
I was going to do it
Did
too.
not help me this time, don't worry.
It's through literal glitter. I don't think you need to be more ostentatious.
And that's my turn.
I just got so confused with all of the
Awesome.
forge stuff.
Anything else from you guys?
That's all I can do.
If Bob's got a rocket launcher, then maybe.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Next turn.
Would not be out of character, I'm just saying.
Really wouldn't. Also,
I try to call out to Helion and Phineas and Perry, I guess, too. Like, just my friends, I'm here!
Super. I will be right back with you guys.
Okay.
See you soon.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Hello.
Well, hello there.
Hello.
So, I don't know if you've been following on stream, but a lot's just happened.
Oh, yeah, we follow.
We follow.
Oh, good. So I don't have to do a recap every time. That's great.
No.
So you
No.
know exactly what's happened. The
Yeah.
rubble around the pagoda is now on fire. It's starting to catch the bridge itself. You know Leaf is here. He calls out to everybody, just letting you know that he's here to help. And he's next to him is this lizard chomping into Nimrod.
Ah, good.
What
The
did you
kid's
do?
here, and he brought reinforcement. I think Khan had a plan.
Should we? You can. Perry, go stand on the other side of Phineas. Okay. Recon is going to cast Thorn Whip, and get Perry to catch it.
I think Phineas might need to move a little bit.
Sure, I'll take a step.
Just a tiny one.
Where's this going?
This is not to damage. This is not to damage. I hasten to add.
I'll
The whole
decide
thing
that,
is that I
thank you.
catch it. That's the whole thing.
Roll for attack, please.
Okay.
Harry,
Yeah,
let's see.
that does hit.
Let's
Yeah.
roll. Let's go with acrobatics.
Oh, let's go, God. Yes.
Nice.
At least it was not athletics. I would have been terrible if it was like athletics. So I'm
So-
guessing I'm catching it.
Recon, just roll damage for me. I will add that damage back on. I just want to see how much it would do.
Thank God.
So, you lash out with this thorn whip directly at Perry, just a little bit above her head so that she might be able to catch it. And Perry,
Yeah?
you manage to catch this. However, a small spike gets into your hand, and you will be taking 1 point of damage from it.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just a flesh wound.
I've already opened a wound on your hands for future.
Yeah, just try to reopen it. It's fine. Let's go.
Let's hear the rest of this plan. Come on.
Phineas, your turn.
You really want me to do this? You think this is a good idea?
I mean,
Yes.
we've got this far. Let's try it.
I mean,
Yeah,
Healing
let's go.
just did it, so might as well we try it.
Sure. Let's pretend this is a good idea. So Phineas is gonna draw his card and say, "Well, you're lucky. This is exactly the card that we needed." And he's gonna place it down on his arm, and he's gonna summon his imp in front of him. And the imp gets to sit on the thorn whip.
And then Ikaru flies up, pulls the thorn whip back, and launches the imp tail first at Nimrod.
Could Ikaru roll strength, please?
Okay.
Phineas have to put the
Yeah, you've got
thingy
to do
thing in
something.
the imp's hand as well.
Sorry.
The cookie. The poison cookie you had.
You're right. I forgot to give it.
Hey!
Okay.
I almost forgot the plan.
Just a straight strength, yeah?
Mhm.
Please be good, 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 please be good. I mean,
It's not awful.
This is an insane plan, guys. Okay. Ikaru manages to draw back the thorn whip, sort of like a bow. The imp sort of perched on it, holding a cookie.
Yep.
Guided by the imp's wings, it goes flying directly. What is the next stage of the plan?
Next stage of the plan is for the imp to use its stinger on Nimrod.
Surely that's with advantage, given us the amount of help that we've got in the game.
Oh, 100%. You go for it. The imp goes soaring towards Nimrod, holding its stinger directly out. This can be with advantage.
Oh my god.
It hits. It digs directly into Nimrod's arm. Roll damage.
That requires a DC 11 Constitution check. Oh my god.
Oh!
It only just makes. But the stinger still makes contact and dealing 5 points of damage.
I'll leave the Mastiff in front to protect us in defensive mode.
As the stinger digs deep, he
Don't like this.
alright.
Right.
Something's just messed up as because something always messes up. All good. Now, as the stinger takes purchase inside, a eruption happens
Oh god.
from himself, an outward pulse. Can the imp make a dexterity save, please?
I don't know that it can.
I'm sorry.
Nope, totally can. It's fine. Never mind.
The imp kind of just vanishes away in little specks as if it's just burnt. You can no longer use the imp.
Impy, no!
And because you had 2 summons out at once here, I am rolling on your emergency deck table. You watch from your wrist deck as it starts to glow. And you feel very invigorated at this point, Phineas, as you gain 7 points of temporary healing.
Nice.
Very nice. Not a bad little turn. Thank you. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Yep.
Let's have a thing. No, I think Nimrod is good there. So I will catch you again soon.
Just a quick thing. Parry kind of hears Leaf's call and kind of calls back saying, "Hi, I'll come back."
Okay. Love it. Be back soon.
Ah.
Boo.
Nah.
Hi.
Hi.
So I just want to confirm, are you guys watching the stream? Do I need to do a recap of what's just happened? Because a lot of shit's happening.
Oh, we haven't been.
Okay, so
You will be doing so in the
basically,
future, though.
you see Bob like blow a bit of dust around that seems to be swept off in the path of Leaf as his it called the forgot what his attack's called now.
This shining was a
Zephyr.
shining slash.
He through the Zephyr because he used Zephyr, so he's get carried in the winds, and this dust that Bob blows gets carried with him and settles all around Nimrod. Nothing else seems to happen from that. But as they run up, you see the lizard folk. He takes a big bite into the Nimrod's leg as Leaf tries to slash with his dagger but misses. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, you see Recon seem to be getting ready to attack Perry. He lets out this thorn whip directly at Perry, who seems to catch it in her hands. It looks a bit painful, but she manages to do it. And Phineas summons an imp. Seems to take purchase on the vine whip itself. Watch as Ikaru pulls back the thorn whip and fires the imp directly towards Nimrod, carried by its wings as well. Its wings really helped in this, extending its stinger directly out as it lands directly in his arm. However, Nimrod did let out a burst of energy as this happens, and although he took damage, he managed to disintegrate the imp.
Sure, imp.
What are you doing?
Alright. Who wants to go first?
I'm going to take out my tinderbox and start lighting the back here.
Okay. So you take out your tinderbox and start lighting the debris on the other side, almost completing the circle as it starts to get closer and closer, and more a light to the bridges themselves. If something's not done about the bridges, you might lose access.
Okay. And just to double check as well, Nimrod, are they flying? Are they standing? Are they...
They are hovering just off the
hovering?
ground.
Okay. For future reference, okay. Aside from that, there's not much else I can do, so over to the rest of my time.
Do I have my once a day feature now?
Yep.
Since changing, I'm gonna use it for the first time. So Maisie looks over all this going on and says, "Oh, so you like stories, do you? How about rhymes? Tick tock goes the clock, and all the years they fly. Tick tock, and all too soon you and I must die." Incandescent whispers.
I almost feel bad that the others aren't here to hear this.
So I think you need to do a saving throw.
Could you roll the damage first, please? It will automatically
this is
make
all
the
death.
saving throw for me.
Go. Go on.
Come on.
It succeeds the check, causing half damage. 4.
Yeah. I also see I have to roll a d20 and I'm mildly terrified.
Nice.
Ooh.
2 critical rolls.
I'm scared.
With that, you actually managed to quell the wild magic in the air. You sort of feel it starting to get out of control. You've felt this a lot before, but somehow managed to calm it down. Nothing happened.
Whew. I think that's most of what I can do just now.
Helion?
Helion sees this figure in front of him, this corrupted, weak, pathetic individual who thinks that he can mimic me, thinks that he can be the center of all, standing in the light, standing in the sun. No. Just like all before him, he too shall fall, and I stride up to him. And I'm gonna whomp him. Give him the whomp. I gotta open up my character sheet. Oh, so close.
He's sort
I
of
strike
floating
him
in the
with
air
it.
as he tucks his tummy in a little bit and dodges the strike. But using the momentum, he brandishes a dagger and swings at you.
Well,
Warning?
He went back a bit too far and duck just in time.
Oof. Ah! You call that a weapon? And that would end my turn.
Okay, we all done?
think so.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Ah.
Uh-huh.
And we're back with you guys. Just to make sure you are listening, aren't you, on the stream?
Yep,
So
yep,
you know what's
listening.
happening.
Yep, we are listening.
Awesome. I don't have to waste time explaining what everybody's doing each time then.
Nope, we've already got our actions planned out.
Yep.
Let's go.
Okay, I'll start with Leaf.
Oh. Zephyr! And I touch my my brooch and activate Zephyr. As an action, I'm going to start running around this guy. Is this fire still here?
The whole ring is on fire now.
Oh, jeez.
If you sort of look back at the bridges, they are all catching on fire.
Oh boy. Alright. Well then let's do this. I bonus action Jefford. I'm going to 10 feet and over here. See, dang it. I'm just gonna have to do it. We're gonna dash over to right here. Recon, you're safe! And I'm going to throw a sword at Perry's feet.
Okay.
And you know what sword that is?
I do.
It is
indeed.
engraved. It is engraved with the word kindness on it. Now, is me throwing that weapon my action? Because I can't. I was gonna drop it, but I don't know if I can.
Like an action.
Yeah, that's fair with me. And I smile at my friends and give them a big thumbs up, and I say, "Don't worry, I'm here now." And I turn around to fight, and that'll be my turn. And if you could remove that sword for me, that'd be super duper.
When she picks it up, I'll just.
Yeah. So, am I up? You got anything, Bob?
Yeah, no, other than just straight up attacking. Bob has nothing.
Okay. So, Zinrugu is frothing at the mouth. He bites again at this thing. So I'm gonna use my is the attack action for fight attack. Again. There we go. Attack. Normal. Okay, we were just talking about this actually.
Okay.
Okay, so
Nice job!
I think we did fix this. As I munch into him, I screech, frenzy. Let's see if we fix this.
He called out his
We did
move.
fix
It's gonna be more powerful now. Yes.
Oh, wait, I didn't do that as a critical.
Fine.
Just add
It
6.
would be 7 total.
Okay, my bad. Not use this whole thing. And, because I did that, I'm a bonus action to fight again as a monk.
That hits.
Okay, that one actually was normal here. Okay. I froth at the mouth. And I end my turn.
Okay, Bob's gonna move over to the bridge, and then I'm assuming within his alchemical supplies that he's got on him, he will have some kind of in the very least, some water or something that he can pour over the bridge to maybe, put it out or hinder it from burning.
Some fire retardant agent.
So Bob will spend his action doing that. Do you need to make a roll or?
No, I'm good. You sort of start splashing this solution across the bridge, quelling the few flames that had started forming, but just in time to save the bridge. This seems to be
it foams up and smells of blueberries.
Love
even
it.
better.
I get a
Who
whiff
you been
of
working
blueberry.
on?
I get a whiff of blueberry. I get this whiff of blueberry, and I kind of come to my senses again and look around myself.
And yeah, that's Bob's turn.
Thank you. You did quite a bit of damage between you there, and you saved your bridge, which
Well,
could
I
be
figured the one to
detrimental.
the portal, the one to the portal seems like a good idea.
Not if everybody else can't get there.
True.
Yeah, but some of the people are in the middle, so
That
it's
is true,
better
yes.
than none.
Yeah.
Right.
Good job. Nice.
I kind of snap out of the haze.
And we're back with you guys. So you saw Leaf run up to you. He says, it's all good, we've got this, guys, basically. And Harry, he throws a sword in front of you.
We know. We keep track of the stream.
Oh, I know. I'm just going along with it. Basically, to say, are you picking this up? This will cost your bonus action to pick it up.
Oh, it's fine. We're doing something before I'm picking you up.
Okay.
So Rekon will look at Ikaru and say, "Ikaru, it works. Your turn." And still holding the whip, will look at Ikaru, who will center himself on the whip.
Alright, Phineas will pull back on the whip.
Roll strength.
Oh! Oh no.
Ikaru can fly, it's fine.
No force, it's all Ikaru.
Yep.
The thorns seem to get all in your hands. Take 3 points of piercing damage. You can't seem to get a good enough grasp where these thorns aren't happening. And you know what? Could you roll a sanity, please? The thorns almost remind you of the exact same pain as the statue, and you get flashbacks to it. But you do manage to steady yourself. It doesn't seem to affect you at the
Oh my
moment.
god. Nope, no more thorn whip, boys.
in that case, then Ikaru is gonna use the thorn whip to launch himself into the air at Nimrod. And go to like here, I think, but in the air. So let's go 30 feet. And I just need to go into his thing and change him to flying. Perfect. There we go. And Ikaru is going to slash at Mr. Man.
While this is happening, Phineas is moving along the side.
That hits.
Nice. Nice.
Very nice.
And then a follow-up attack.
That hits.
Nice.
Let's go.
Okay.
Super.
Sorry.
No, go for it.
Phineas will draw a card from his deck and see a familiar face, and he will summon a skeleton for a short sword attack. Right next to Nimrod.
Nice. Target. Yep. Got this. Go for it. That hits. Guys.
Yes, let's go. And also set his Mastiff on Nimrod, seeing as everyone's attacking now.
Why does he?
That's a good question. Why did you give it plus 11?
Not to complain.
Melee weapon attack plus 11 to hit.
Holy jeez!
That definitely hits.
The bigger question is, why did you give it so much damage?
Because you'll feel even worse when I eventually kill it.
It's true.
Yeah. There is that.
Parry bends down and picks up the sword as a bonus action.
Question: us holding the thorn whip, did that count as an action, or do Recon and Perry still get an action?
Well, describe how exactly you launched Ikaru.
Perry would have still been holding the thorn whip from the previous turn, so Ikaru just jumped on it, expecting to be launched. Didn't really happen, so Recon just jumped off of it into the air and flew. Ikaru, sorry.
You would have an action left.
Okay. Then Recon is going to attack with his bow. Did we... Hang on a sec. Sorry, just quickly checking something. I don't think we set up that my bow takes charisma. Let me just change it quickly. Oh no, it does. Perfect. Cool. Right. In that case, then I am going to shoot with my bow. Why is it saying this is going to be a reaction? Weird.
That hits.
Yay! Nice.
Nice chunk of damage between you all.
Recon would call out to Leaf and say, "Get back! The flames! They'll hurt you!"
Okay. Nimrod looks a little bit pissed off with all you, actually.
What?
He's going to use a bonus action called Eruption.
Oh jeez.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Oh no.
And then as an action is going to look towards Ikaru.
It's up in the air.
Whispering things into the air.
Oh shit.
How high was Ikaru again?
30 feet in the air.
Could Ikaru make a
Ouch.
wisdom saving throw,
No,
please?
it's like the worst one that he could make.
No. Oh my god.
Oh, damn.
Ikaru succeeds, taking half damage, and doesn't require to run away, holding steady. For now, you don't really have to worry about the eruption, as that will come into play soon.
For now.
However, you might be able to roll perception.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Oh god.
Including Ikaru or not?
Nope, just you three.
Okay.
Phineas is just checking to see if Leaf saw him summon his skeleton.
Phineas is too occupied with the skeletons and cards. Perry and Recon might see a slight resemblance to Leaf's Zephyr. It seems to be giving off a very similar energy, just completely different at the same time. And that's all you're getting.
Seeing that, I would shout out to anyone that can hear me. Watch out for the flames! Which seems really obvious now that I've said it, but
Yep.
you know.
Awesome. Thank you very much. I will be back soon. Jumping from Discord to Discord call is fun. See you soon.
Easy.
Hello. I'm back.
Hi.
Hello.
So what are your thoughts?
Ah.
We just saw
Mostly
something a
sheer
little
terror.
crazy.
We were listening in this time,
Mhm.
and we did have a plan that I think we're still going to go with, even though
Yeah.
it might not make the most sense in context now.
But I'm gonna try.
Okay.
You've met our characters, so.
However,
hmm
I don't like however. That's a
Ilian,
big word.
Yes.
as you are starting within 5 feet of him, with his eruption up, it will automatically take 4 fire damage from the intense heat. However, you do have things, don't you? Are you resistant to fire
I am
damage?
resistant to fire damage.
So it doesn't do as much. So could you take 1 point of damage, please?
I sure can.
Awesome. So, you were saying, your plan?
Okay. I don't need to change minds too drastically, at least. Now. What about you, Maisie? Do you want to change it at all? Because, like...
No. No, I do not.
Okay.
Go for it.
Horrifying, okay.
I don't know if it'll even work, but we're doing it. You do your part first, and then I'll...
We'll give it a bash. Okay. Okay. Question is, do I run in, or do I just throw my Keyblade? Now with the aura around him.
Whatever you think will distract.
What would your character do?
My character would run in, actually. That's a good point. My character is going to go balls to the wall. Okay.
She doesn't even have them, but yeah.
You see Raiko grasps the Keyblade in two hands as he steadies himself to charge in, as he shouts over, Helion! Throw him! And he charges straight into the back of his knee with his Keyblade and whacks him straight into the back of the knee. So I'll put myself here. In an attempt to try and make his knee buckle a little bit. I know he's hovering, but to try and make his knee buckle.
Would you do this at disadvantage, as we're going to use a reaction as we notice you charging, sort of get in a very defensive position to sort of try and block your attack, basically, and yeah.
Just to offset that as well. Ah! Okay. Why does that tell me that's a reaction? That's my action. Yes, I want to proceed. Okay, disadvantage?
Disadvantage. However, I believe you are... Oh, no. You miss. That's fine.
Okay. Do I get his attention? Do that, though, with that reaction. I would assume I've got his attention.
You do indeed, and because he sort of... He sees you coming and draws his dagger, brings it down, blocks your Keyblade, and gets ready to swing the dagger at you at advantage because you're a little caught off guard. That was the whole point of that swift response.
Great.
Fuck.
You are so distracted that you're completely knocked off guard.
And I'm unconscious.
As he slices your neck, blood gushing out as you fall to the ground.
Continue with the rest of the plan, because he's very distracted on me now, so this should work. Go for it. Don't let my sacrifice be in vain, damn it!
Okay, so...
Maisie, you don't need to carry on with what you were going to initially plan, though, because I have to assume he focuses entirely on me right now.
But...
So if you want to swap it up a little bit.
No, I'm going to swap it up a little bit in that Macy's going to be like, Perry, can you get over here? And what Maisie wants to try and do is, with a combination of her movement and climbing speed, get on top of Helion and launch herself as close to the face of Nimrod as she can to distract him in the hope that this will mean that people can hit him more easily. With no fear of her own life, obviously.
Damn, Maisie's a crazy bitch.
And no one dare talk about me being a cat after this!
So you're climbing up Helion first, yeah?
Yes.
So roll acrobatics.
I did so well on this before. Why you not do? I'll roll. 14?
You do pretty well. You manage to clamber up. A few claws kind of dig in. As they do, you feel the warmth of Helion itself.
Ooh, cozy.
Very cozy, a little bit too cozy at times. You might singe a few hairs, but apart from that, you're okay. Carry on. What's the next part?
Okay, now you stop using the same things I'm using. I'm well aware that I may have stolen them from you in the first place, but that's not the point. And then launch myself at his face, aiming for the eyes because I am indeed a cat, even though I will not admit it afterwards.
Okay, go for it. With what sort of attack are you going for?
I was just going to go a sort of cat claws moment towards face and hope for the best.
So you do have I believe you have a scratch feature? No? Cat claws.
Cat's claws, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, does it just automatically hit?
With your ingenious, yes, I'm gonna say you'll land pretty well. On his face, roll damage.
Woo! Did I win?
1 point of damage. I wouldn't say it was enough to do any permanent damage, no. You give it a good go.
Okay, I'm just going to attempt to be as close to face as possible and well aware that this is not the best thing to be doing. That is the end of my turn. Big boy, you're up!
Your flames are paltry. Your heat is inadequate. And your fire is nothing compared to mine, compared to the sun. And I'm going to rush in like a linebacker and tackle him and attempt to use my have my legs dug into the ground, arms wrapped around whatever I can grab, and start shoving him back and into the fire that Raiko started. So I'm just gonna start pushing him that direction.
Okay, let's roll athletics.
Does he get advantage because we distracted him though? Because he's very much focused on me, as you said, and slitting my throat.
And there is cat on him.
I believe it's a strength ability. What I just have advantage on it anyways.
Mm-hmm.
There.
There we go. There we go.
Okay, so let's roll a strength saving throw. However, because of eruption, he does get advantage on strength saving throws. But it's enough.
Yeah.
Managed to push him backwards. Maybe because he's looking the opposite direction towards Raiko, and there's a cat on his face right now. But yes, you push him backward. He seems a little bit taken by it.
Since I'm pushing him physically, not like a shove, do I go with him?
Yep. And so does Maisie because she's on top.
Yeah.
That's right.
I live here now. This is
Alright, I mean, that's all I can do.
Hey. Nice. Are we all done?
Yes.
I love that. I'll be back.
Okay.
We're all going to die.
Yeah, we are.
Oh.
And we're back.
So, is he sitting on right?
Maisie is on top of his face. Raiko has sort of been knocked out of the way, currently on the floor with his neck gushing with blood.
Okay, so he's not standing on Raiko.
No, I'm not that mean.
Okay.
Can a creature receive temporary hit points if they have no actual HP? That's my question.
No.
Alright. What if I use my Stand Firm, which is supposed to affect multiple creatures, but only on him? to stabilize at least? You know what? I'm not here for any of that. He went down. Leaf runs up to attack.
What? Yeah. What?
To Ian, help is on the way, dear. Help is on the way. Yeah, Bob's gonna move into.
Leaf runs up, and you guys see this gale swirling around him, and he leaps and screams out, "Shining Slash!" And I'm going to use my Zephyr advantage ability right now while I do this. Come on, baby. Really?
Fuck.
Wow. As I miss and, like, hit the ground hard, I'm gonna try to grab Raiko and drag him away to over here if I can.
No, drag him closer to me.
Well, he's not resisting, so I'll allow this, yes.
Drag him closer to me! The
He was trying to get him out of the fire! You guys go ahead and do your thing. I think I've got a bonus action, but I don't know what to do.
5, 10, 15, 20. So
I can move more.
I'm going to move to Raiko, and so I would like to try to put my arm under him and kind of firefighter toss him to Bob.
Nice.
Like to kind of like put myself and kind of roll and kind of use that momentum.
Literally everyone's trying to throw Raiko today.
Getting tossed around like
Would it not make more
someone in a
sense
mosh
just to
pit.
pick him up and like
Drag.
run over to him?
Do I have a movement for that? I have 5. 15. I do actually have the movement for that. You're right. I would like to do that.
You still pick him up cool though, right? Still run up, do the crazy roll, grab him over your
Yeah,
shoulders.
do the crazy
Yeah.
roll, put him over my shoulder, and I move him over. And I would like to assist with a medicine check to stabilize.
Oh no, I'm just gonna straight up cure wounds.
Oh, right. You're a person like that.
You're a person.
I would have actually positioned myself here, though,
Yeah.
because I technically am still threatening this character.
And yeah, you get
Oh,
7.
you were targeting.
You cured the boss.
Oh yeah. The what?
It's good.
Oh, you
Heal
had
the
a target.
boss.
It's not a big deal.
Yay.
Nice. Did it take my action to drag him over here?
Yes, it took quite a while to pick him up and roll around the ground. You still have a bonus action.
Sadly, Hungry Jaws doesn't do much for me, and I can't bonus action it. I use it.
Oh, I don't position myself behind Hellion. I could have taken the hide. Oh well. I'll take the disengage action. I'm not expecting to take any opportunity attacks, but
Bonus action
that's-
dodge, and that's
that-
my turn.
That is my turn.
yeah. Yeah.
Leaf leaps back, like singed from the heat and pissed that he missed that attack, and focuses himself, smiling at his capable companions for saving that guy.
Oh,
Good
sorry.
job.
One thing I forgot is as he casts Cure Wounds, key character detail here. He smacks on a sticker with a like I was a good patient today, and hands Raiko a lollipop and a business card.
Nice.
I would also character
Yes,
detail
that's
here.
amazing.
I'd put my hands kind of to the, spread out in like defensive position, like hiss at him.
Okay. You again soon.
Dope.
Have we thought what we're doing now?
What?
You crazy bitches.
Yeah.
I can go first. You have the most crazy idea.
So Recon is going to hold an action to cast hang on 1 second. What's it called? To cast Razor Leaf, and yell out to Leaf. Run past him. And as soon as Recon sees Leaf running past him, that's when he's going to release the Razor Leaf.
Okay.
Is the bridge still up?
On fire, yes. It's getting dangerously close to burning out.
Perfect. Then I'm gonna move my Mastiff back to the bridge and let him hold there in defensive position. And then
Harry's gonna walk over here and then she's gonna take out her bow and put an arrow on it and hold her action to the point where if Nimrod moves or turns, it's gonna release her action.
Well, Nimrod is constantly turning and ducking and stuff, so...
Well, if he moves closer to Helion again, then that's when... Or any of them.
Okay.
Ikaru is going to fly over and is going to attack Nimrod. Oh, I thought I was targeting. Apparently I wasn't.
That hits.
Nice.
Nice.
And the follow-up attack.
Critical. Very nice.
And then as a bonus action, Karu's getting the hell out of there.
Smart.
Phineas is gonna draw another card from his deck and he's gonna smile and says, I think you should all meet an old friend. And he's gonna summon a giant rock hand to throw a boulder at Nimrod.
Roll damage, please. Nimrod is far too big to sort of dodge out of this huge boulder coming his way. He takes the full force.
Nice.
And that should trigger an emergency deck.
It does. But seems to do nothing because you're at full health anyway. As a
Sad.
healing wind surrounds you. There are bad effects in this, I swear.
I mean, it's fine, it's working.
As the boulder hits Nimrod, he looks directly at you as fires rain from above. You make a dexterity saving throw, please.
I am invincible!
Beautiful. Let's have a think. What else can I do? Quite a bit to be fair, but
Nothing, we're
I'll
safe,
leave
we're
you
totally
alone
fine.
for now. We'd all done?
I think so.
See you soon.
I'm back. Oh.
I'm back.
Oh,
Bah.
welcome back.
Exit that. Whoa.
Helion. You take 1 point of damage, please, from still being within 5 feet of him.
Your flames mean nothing to me. Okay.
Terrified. Oh my god.
And yes, Raiko, you are back up then.
Okay, good. Yee.
As you probably saw, the Leaf and Bob and the new lizard guys worked pretty well at going and collecting you and taking you to Bob, then
Yee.
cast your wound.
Wunderbar.
Healing
I look
the
up
wound
and-
in your neck.
I get up. Oh, I'm prone. Fuck, I didn't realize I was prone. Okay. It's fine, I'm gonna try this other plan I had. Oh, I don't know that.
We're doing the
Okay, I stand up looking at the three people who like helped me and just like, hi, thank you very much, I don't actually know who you are, but thank you! And I heard I got a lollipop, so I popped the lollipop in my mouth.
Yep.
Okay. You mentioned earlier on that we had the opportunity to try and use abilities above our level, is that correct?
What's your plan?
At second level, I can cast Thunder Wave. Is there any way I can try and activate that now? No, wait, Thunder Wave's centered around me, actually.
Mm-hmm. It is indeed.
So I would potentially be hitting other people, which... Okay, let's not do that then. Okay, I will use half my movement to stand up. And then I will use the help action to assist Helion in any way that I can. So whether that's pushing on Nimrod or pushing on Helion. I'm going to say push on Helion so I don't get hit by the fire.
Good shout.
So I will move behind Helion and start pushing on Helion as an assist.
Okay.
Maisie, still being on the face, is going to purposely attempt to target one or both eyes, depending on how far apart they are, with her claws, and use, I don't really have a quote for this one, but you'll not be able to see without these! And try and claw his eyes out.
Okay.
Targety. That's close. Still just coming up as an auto damage.
Yeah, I know. I'll sort it at some point. But we'll roll with it for now.
Okay. Oh yay!
Okay.
I'm consistent.
So you're swiping away with your claws.
with a. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
As a eruption comes from deep within him.
Ooh.
Could Maisie and Helion make dexterity saving throws, please?
No.
There.
Making sure. Yeah. Nope. Okay. No advantage on the dex save. It's just gonna be. Oh no.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
And it is halved. Oh wait, no, it's radiant.
Some of it is fire. 4d6 is fire. So 12 was fire, 13 was radiant. So you would have taken 19 in Helion.
I am unconscious. I started this battle at 13, so.
We're also going to revert you back to normal. If it work for me. Could you roll a sanity for me, please, Helion? Yeah, Leaf scream heal.
Yeah.
I had it in my head that it would be a 12 DC to stay resist on 1 HP, but you're down, I'm afraid.
It's all right. I did what I needed to do. This blast just knocks me back, and I shrink down into my shriveled husk form.
Damn, I'm doing good. Anything else from the people that are alive?
The person.
Me. I don't know what else there is to do. Okay, I on a last-ditch effort, I'm going to hold the Keyblade up in the air and just say into it, "Help my friends!" and hope that might do something.
Okay. Roll a D100.
Oh, okay. Power of friendship, power of friendship, power of friendship!
Like this, like this, like this.
Okay.
Your plan has a 32% chance of working. If I roll higher than 32, nothing happens.
Fair.
Nothing happened.
Damn.
Nice try.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Well,
Hi. I'm doing good.
Oh
No!
lord.
Oh. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, no, this is going pretty freaking intense.
Oh yeah. So
Then-
do I have to make a dex save?
Then Ruku,
Yes.
you are within his flame aura, and I didn't do this last turn, I forgot. But you are within 5
Helly-
feet of him, so you take 4 points of damage. Fire
Okay.
damage.
Where? How do I change? Be to my temp hit points. How do I change my temp hit points?
It's okay. I'll do that if you want. There we go.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. Also, last turn, Hellion had pushed him out of 5 feet of me, so that's probably why. So... Wow. Hellion's shriveled right now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he got
I
knocked
mean, I
out.
can
He's
easily
down.
I can easily pick him up again. Right there. I just pick him up and move him right over the ball.
Okay, you move Helion just one square
Out of the
behind
fire.
him.
Does that one take an action? For 5 foot of movement?
Now,
Okay.
maybe a bonus action.
I'll take that.
Free action, drop an object. He's technically no. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, pick up.
He's so shriveled,
Move,
he's not.
drop.
Oh no.
So what is this about possibly using abilities, higher than our level?
There was a chance if I feel like you're particularly outperforming that I could allow an ability you don't have at the moment.
Oh yeah, I'm not outperforming.
This is dire. It's dire.
This
you
is
might be able
very
to
dire.
channel. You might be able to
is
channel some
dire.
key for a flurry of blow. You never know. You might as well ask.
You think I could channel some key for a stunning strike, or is that a little too?
I'm gonna need a better argument than that.
How heavy is Hellion now?
Helion is in his small form. He's light as a feather.
Okay. How quickly can Bob drag him off this platform? Like, as in this way?
Your full movement. Depending on how far.
Yeah, you have
can
half.
go.
You have half. You usually have half movement when you're dragging something.
Yeah, he's fine.
I'll use all my movement to drag Hellion then. Was that's my action as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and then yeah, I think that's all Bob can do. Hopefully, if there's some spellcasters with some area of effect stuff, that would be the time.
Yeah, no, I'm sadly not a spellcaster.
I've got cantrips, that's it.
Maisie?
Maisie
How do I
is
say
also
this?
unconscious.
Is on top of his face.
Currently on the floor in front of it.
Ah!
When Maisie went unconscious, she would have sort of flopped off.
Does she still take the 5 foot damage? The 4 damage from the aura?
I will do that when she gets her turn, yeah?
Is the bridge
Sorry, Ian.
directly adjacent to Nimrod and Maisie on fire, or is it burned down?
This one?
Yeah,
Yep, that bridge is burned. That's gone.
that
That was very close to where Raiko
What?
set a fire.
What is that? 5 feet?
Which one, sorry?
The gap. So 5 foot
About
gap,
10.
10-foot gap. Now can I try my firefighter little toss? I want to toss her over there and try to get her to safety. For them to
You want
safety.
to get
You're
her
gonna toss her over the
stay
void?
here.
You're gonna toss her over the void?
Can't get to? Really?
Oh, I can't.
I mean, hey.
Do I have enough movement to get to them? I don't have enough.
movement to get to them.
I do.
Do you want to throw Maisie to an island where there is no bridge to it anymore?
Alright. Can I, movement to get them over to toss them to, Phineas? Or... this is a little bit tough.
Beat the big thing up, Donver.
There's that option. I can't just bite it. I'm gonna bite it. It's really the most... That's probably the best option for me
Just
right
remember,
now.
the other teams are also coming up with their own plans to react to what happened, though they might have a plan to save Maisie.
Yeah. Speed is of the
That's
essence, I
true.
think.
Yep, I'm just gonna use my... I'm gonna attack normal.
Yeah, I think just attacking at this point because
Nice roll.
18, that hits. Right?
It does.
Okay. 7 points. And you said it did use my bonus action to attack, to move. Okay, then that's all I've got.
Recon, are you ready? And, you know, he had given me a cue earlier.
He did.
Leaf is gonna leap up. I'm just gonna do this. Like, I don't know what it'll provide, but I'm gonna burn my other Zephyr as my bonus action so that I can get that advantage attack again. I don't know if it increases my wind a little more, whatnot, but I'm just gonna use up my other action of it. I'm gonna do Adrenaline Rush so that I have another bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna use that to dash. I don't know exactly, or is Recon? How do we work that out there, Neil?
I don't
Recon
exactly
ready?
know what your plan with Recon is, to be honest.
They readied their
Leaf.
action for
Yep.
a Razor Leaf, right?
Razor Leaf.
Great. So the idea was that he would hit me with the Razor Leaf, and my wind would swirl the leaves around me, and then I'm gonna use my dash to run around this dude, like acrobatics if you want, but like leaping up around him. I'm gonna try to make an attack too.
I want to see this. Acrobatics.
Yeah, let's go. Alright. Come on, don't fail me
Recon.
now.
If you can hear, please let loose your leaves.
Woo! And during all of this... Yeah!
You have so much speed that you are going.
I run around
and
him a bunch,
round
yeah.
So fast. The leaves are catching in your updraft, backdraft, whatever you want to call it. Recon, could you please roll damage as critical, please?
And while this is going on, I'm going to do my advantage attack again. Shining Leaf Slash!
And also do advantage. Yes, you've got advantage. You can make
I
it
do.
critical anyway. So
Oh, shit.
if it hits,
I hope
Which it
18
does.
hits. Yes! Alright, so that's going to be critting with a d4 and a d8. So just add 1 d8 and then hit critical. Dude, let's go. And with all of the movement I have, I leap back over here, staring back at him. I want to be like on this pillar. There we go.
phenomenal.
That was great. That's my turn.
Anything from anybody else?
Five. How much movement?
Oh wait, I gotta roll my.
Did it cost me any movement to move Leon? Is he so light?
Yes, it would have cost you like 5. Than 5.
I got 25.
I got 1 temp HP. All right, I think that wraps
And-
us up.
15. Gonna move right here, and gonna do my defensive stance for flavor.
Sweet.
That's it.
Could you all please enter game chat number 1, please?
Yes, we can.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Could you come into game chat 1, please?
Oh, okay, yikes.
Oh, everyone is shining.
Oh, it's a party. Why can't I get on camera?
So, what way to finish this little thing off? Huge leaf tornado. So Nimrod is so shredded up right now. Like Leaf was holding his dagger to the side while he was running around, like a continuous slash, along with all these leaves floating around, just hitting everywhere. He is so torn up right now. He's looking really bloody everywhere. However,
Amazing!
he lets out a huge pain shriek. Could you all please make wisdom saving throws?
I am
Does
dead.
that include the unconscious or dead?
If you are unconscious or dead, could you please fail a saving
Fuck.
throw?
Fuck.
Alright.
Oh no!
Well, you wouldn't fail a save if you're dead, because then you're dead, right?
Are
Well,
you dead?
you have saving throws, so
Right, yes, we... Maisie, you've got saving throws.
so I'm just gonna put a 1 death save. Fail. Amaze it, and 1 for Helion. You've done. Okay, so Mastiff does not affect. Perry does not get affected. And Bob the Goblin is not affected.
Bye.
Everybody else.
Everybody else. He lets out this huge shriek from his voice, which echoes throughout the whole floor. Everybody who failed, please take 14 points of damage.
Oh!
I am unconscious
As
once
your
again.
ears start bleeding profusely. Nimrod takes a moment and says, "We are not done." As
So
he
who's alive right now?
teleports.
I'm alive.
Anyone who doesn't
Away.
have that mask over or that thing over their face. Gee, he teleports? No!
No!
As you are all left in the wreckage of what has happened.
So how do I change my HP again?
Who
I've got that
went
for you,
down?
it's cool.
We've got Raiko, Maisie, and Helion all down.
Yep.
Thank you, temporary hit points, by the way.
He's
Okay, I
gone!
think
Where'd he go? What happened?
Bob should probably start going around and stabilizing people.
Where is he?
I just kind of plop down on my butt.
Be ready, he could come back. Don't let your guard down.
Who are you stabilizing, Bob?
I'll start with Hellion, because he's next
And
to me.
how are you doing it? Medicine check or
Yeah,
healing
medicine.
them?
I do not have any healing left.
I'm gonna stabilize the other unconscious person.
Wait, actually, loot for healing potions. That might help. Yeah, I'll do medicine. Okay. Is that enough to stabilize?
Helion is now stabilized. Can the other two please make death saving throws?
Is this bridge like there?
It's still on fire, but only just there.
Okay.
That's a fail.
So,
I'm gonna sprint over to the gang and
I
sprint
was-
across this to try to put out the flame.
Oh, I like it.
Nice.
I was gonna try to stabilize me.
Roll medicine.
Will do. There we go. I think that succeeds.
Your methods are a little unorthodox, being a chef and not a healer, but you do a decent enough job. Maisie is
That's why you're making soup.
Feeds Macy chicken soup. I like it.
Imagine like
Good for the soul.
like pirate ship, but like amputating with a cleaver.
Raiko, death saving throw.
Phineas walks over to Perry and he's like, "You should
Another
probably
one?
go and help
Yep.
little boy quick."
Perry's gonna make her way,
You'd think
trying to
people
make
would
her way
be a
across
little
it.
bit more faster about this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't have a voice.
Perry, run!
Run, Perry, run!
It's also just shiny in the middle.
I would like to stabilize Riker.
I would like to help with this stabilization.
So I'm guessing that's medicine with an advantage.
Sure.
Let's go.
I'll go pick up Maisie's little kitty body and bring her over here with everyone else.
It's something.
You managed to
not bad.
stabilize everybody. They're in very bad ways. In fact, you all are, really. You're all a bit surprised at how anybody's still standing.
Bob, who's entirely unscathed.
Well, there's that.
It sounds like that fits Bob's character.
Yep. And that is where we're going to end today's episode.
Okay, good night, everybody.
Wow.
Oh, no,
Good
no,
night,
no.
everybody.
Insane.
I'm gonna go pass out.
Rabble,
Anything
rabble,
I need to
rabble.
Stay for?
Boopin'. You gotta stay for the
You gotta
boop,
stay
bro.
for the boop. What are you doing?
Fine, I'll stay for the boo.
It's a privilege.
I'll pass out later.
So there you go. That is the first in history recorded ever Boot Dungeons raid boss. I have no idea how the players thought it went. I don't know how the viewers thought it went, but I thought that was pretty tense.
Tense
fun.
is the word. Tense is the word.
Like, oh no.
I am really glad I participated, but I should have actually slept.
We're glad you're here too.
Same.
Before we do go, though, I would like to thank everyone for reaching a milestone of 1,523% in a hype train.
You're welcome.
I have never seen.
That train was so hype. That was mostly, I want to say that was mostly Donver. Props to Donver.
on screen, you can very much see that it is mostly Donver, yes. But a lot of people chipped in.
Everyone else is awesome too, though.
Yes,
Way to
oh,
go,
100%.
guys.
I've done the quick maths. Twitch won't tell us until after, but I genuinely believe in Twitch money. That was... Hold on, I do have it here. Yeah, I worked it out as £282.58.
Jesus.
Jesus.
How long does it usually take you to make that streaming?
About 2 months.
That means it was a good day, everyone!
Oh, there's more! I didn't.
Yep.
Oh, there's more!
I don't think I can do the maths for that. This
Donver, no! Oh, and
frame whistle for every.
Someone needs to go through the VOD and work out how long Pikachu's on screen for.
Oh, I will.
Yes.
you guys need to give Donver a couple of extra training rolls or something. I don't.
Well, I can
I know
tell
you're not
you-
supposed to be able to buy skills, but damn, my guy.
Listen, this campaign's pay to win, alright?
Pay to win.
Very clear when we got this.
I mean, none of us died today, so I think that's a bit of like a bonus.
Thank you, Donver.
I can tell you that the ones who are
Bought our
level 1
lives.
will be leveling up to level 2
Yeah!
to catch up with the rest of the party, as that was a pretty intense fight.
Okay. I can do more than just swing a Keyblade now. Yay!
And
Is
once I've reviewed this fight, the team or event that either did the most damage or was the most impressive, like thematically, who did the most interesting combination of attacks, will be getting bonuses of some kind as well.
I need you all to just replay the Leaf Storm, the Reckoning Leaf in your mind again and again, okay?
You know what? Yeah, replay the Leaf Storm. That one.
was sick, to be fair.
The fastball special was amazing too.
Because I'm part of
I
that
liked it.
team.
Fastball special.
My brain read the Leaf Storm as like a storm of tiny leaves with
Yes.
swords doing slashes.
Yes,
100%.
yes. Just hundreds
I'm
of
gonna be
little
honest
leaves
with you,
swirling
Kyle.
around.
I definitely would have performed better.
All performed amazing, genuinely.
Sorry, you don't have to tell us that. We love you anyway, okay?
I love you all too.
No.
So yes, there we have it. Thank you very much. And we will... I'm not 100% sure if I'm doing an episode next week because I might be taking a week off.
I'll
from
make it
D&D. But I'll let you all know anyway, and we'll let
And
people
take
know.
a vacation.
Yeah, we've done a lot of D&D prep recently, and I like to have a break every now and again.
Go spend
Absolutely.
that Twitch
Oh, well,
money.
Enjoy that
you up.
bank holiday weekend.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Is it time to boop together on 3?
It is indeed.
Count us
until
down, Neil.
next
How do
time.
we do the boop again? I forgot.
Thank you very much. We'll see you all soon. 1, 2, 3.